PBS has been providing quality educational content to children across America for decades. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who didn't grow up watching at least one of their iconic kids shows. Welcome to The Rewind. In this video, we'll be counting down the top 10 PBS Kids shows from the 2000s. Number 10. Between the Lions.
Oh, but we won't hurt anything. There's plenty of room.
You might think you won't do any harm, son, but you never know what might happen.
Premiering on April 3rd, 2000 and running for 10 seasons, Between the Lions follows a family of lions who run a large library that they also happen to live in. Similar to Reading Rainbow, the show was created to promote literacy and reading. Each episode features a segment in which the lions read a book to the audience. The book that's chosen often presents an important life lesson. The series won a total of 10 Daytime Emmy Awards throughout its run.
Hooray! Has Cliffhanger made his escape at last? Toodaloo!
Number 9. Martha Speaks.
Your friends may tell you that a talking dog is as likely as a worm lifting a piano.
When 10-year-old Helen Lorraine feeds her dog Martha alphabet soup, the letters in the soup magically travel to her brain, granting Martha the ability to speak. Though she primarily speaks English, she's also capable of speaking foreign languages if she eats soup from another country. Oddly enough, there are some uncanny similarities between Martha Speaks and the Nickelodeon cartoon Danny Phantom. In fact, the Martha Speaks episode entitled Maestro Martha has a plotline that's almost identical to a Danny Phantom episode.
You and your dog should go outside and let this man share his music with us.
Number 8. Fetch with RUFFMAN.
And now I'm on the road to fame. I've got a game show and its name is... It's very catchy. It rolls off the tongue.
Hosted by an animated dog named RUFFMAN, Fetch with RUFFMAN is a reality game show in which middle school age contestants take on various challenges throughout the course of the season, in order to gain points. The contestant with the most points at the end of each season is declared the winner. The challenges range from training a cat for a commercial to performing stand-up comedy and everything in between. Although casting had begun for a 6th season, Fetch was ultimately cancelled after its 5th season due to lack of funding.
All the Fetchers are nice, and they play by the rules. Sorry, Glenn, but you're out. Oh,
Number 7. Clifford's Puppy Days. A prequel to Clifford the Big Red Dog, which aired from 2000 to 2003, Clifford's Puppy Days debuted in September of 2003 and lasted for 2 years. The show takes place 2 years prior to the original Clifford and obviously focuses on Clifford's days as a tiny red puppy living in New York City. Each 30-minute episode is divided into 2 stories. The first story focusing on the animals in the show, while the second story focuses on Emily Elizabeth and her friends. Unfortunately, the series was cancelled in 2006 due to low ratings. Number 6. Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh! Hello?
We obviously can't include Clifford's Puppy Days on our countdown without also including its predecessor, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Based on Norman Bridwell's children's book, Clifford the Big Red Dog follows the same format as Clifford's Puppy Days, with each episode consisting of one 15-minute segment focused on Clifford and his friends, and another 15-minute segment focused on Emily Elizabeth and her group of friends. Sadly, the show was cancelled after the voice of Clifford, John Ritter, passed away suddenly in 2003.
Clifford, is that a get well card for me?
Number 5. Dragon Tales.
Now I can't fly anymore. It's okay, Max. I know something better we can fly. Yeah, dragons!
Emmy and Max are two ordinary siblings in possession of an enchanted dragon scale with the ability to magically transport them to Dragonland, a world inhabited by colorful dragons. The two frequently travel to Dragonland in order to help their dragon friends with everyday problems. Aside from learning shapes and words in both English and Spanish, the show also teaches viewers social skills, such as good sportsmanship and the importance of being a good friend. This series was nominated for 3 Daytime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Children's Animated Program throughout its run.
I think I got one. Nah.
Number 4. The Berenstain Bears.
Cool! What about remembering the rules? Stay close.
And always hold your hand.
PBS Kids seems to do well when converting children's books to TV shows. So it should come as no surprise that number 4 on our countdown is another example of a children's book series come to life. The show centers around a family of animated bears living in the rural community of Bear Country. Although many of the later episodes are not taken directly from the books, the storylines still focus on the consistent messages of generosity and responsibility.
Well, doesn't that just beat all? I had to get lost to find what I was looking for.
Number 3. Arthur.
Are you sure you want me to?
Arthur, if you are truly my friend, you will hit me in the face with that pie.
Also featured in our top 10 90s PBS Kids Shows countdown, Arthur is a cult classic that spans decades. The show features a world of animals that live normal lives just like the rest of us. Each episode sees Arthur and his friends going through the usual stuff you'd see in other TV shows. But what sells this show is definitely its cast of characters and the chemistry between each and every one of them. Each interaction is a perfect recipe for hilarity or flat-out drama. Though don't expect too much drama since this is still a kids show after all.
One barbecue chicken-licking stick with an 8-piece enormous nuggins, please. Wait, Muffy, that has meat in it. Really? Which one? Both of them.
Number 2. Curious George.
I know how curious a little monkey can be, so I put the present away.
But hiding the present only made George more curious.
The first Curious George story was originally published in France in 1939. Since then, there have been countless adaptations featuring the little brown monkey. Exploring the world around him with wonder and intrigue, George embodies the preschool child's potential in the field of science. Each Curious George episode is comprised of 2 animated segments, both followed by a live-action segment. The live-action shorts teach viewers about various math and science concepts, showing a class of kids engaging in experiments that teach the concept that was explored in the animated story. Number 1. CYBERCHASE. When 3 ordinary kids accidentally give the evil villain hacker access to the supreme ruler of a digital universe called cyberspace, the kids are brought into cyberspace to protect the world from Hacker. The kids are able to prevent Hacker from taking over cyberspace through the use of problem-solving skills and basic math. In a live-action segment following each animated episode, viewers learn how real-life problems can be solved with math. Earning its spot at number 1 in our countdown, CYBERCHASE is the 3rd longest-running PBS Kids series, right behind Sesame Street and Arthur. What do you think of our list? Did your favorites make the cut? Give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Check out these other videos from the Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video again.